Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will read news about planting a tree is easy, bringing back a forest it's hard. Those are the words of Felix Finkbeiner, who at 24 has now spent the majority of his life focused on fighting climate change through the planting and forest restoration, and he is trying to get the whole world involved. Flimbeiner is the founder and CEO of Plan for the Planet. The organization runs for workshops to empower youth to become ambassadors for climate justice and encourage the public to join the movement and plant trees. You don't have to get hand dirty. However, to get involved, you can donate to have a tree planted at one of the forest restoration sites planned for the planet, partnered with, and receive updates on when and where your tree is getting planted. You can see exactly where they are restoring forests. You can then see what special the planting, what planting the scenting. You can also see exactly what one tree costs there, and if you like one of this project, you can donate directly to it. Finn Boehner to CNN. We now also build to stalls software and app that these companies and organizations can notify you when your tree is actually planted. So you don't just feel like you just giving money somewhere. You can actually see what happens with it. A movement takes root. The idea started to blossom from Finn Boehner uh, years ago in Germany. When he was 9 years old, he had just learned about Wangari Maathai, the first African woman that received the Nobel Peace Prize and whose work the Green Belt movement helped plant nearly 30 million trees in Africa. Inspired by her work, Finn Boehner announced to his fourth-grade class that they should plant 1 million trees in every country. Why a trillion? That how many scientists believe there is currently room for on air, and that amount would help absorb level of atmosphere carbon dioxide that could make an impact on the climate crisis. A greener tomorrow. While deforestation has slowed down, the need to combat climate change is still there. It's why plans for the Planet Forest Restoration Project are one of the Foundation major initiatives. They currently have restoration sites in Spain, Ghana, and Ethiopia, but their biggest one is on Mexico Yucatan Peninsula. Since the project started in 2000. 15 plan for the planet has planted almost 8 million trees. Finn Boehner now spends his time between the restoration site in Mexico and working on his Switzerland. The goal is plant around 3 million trees this year, and then 1,000 million in Mexico by 2030. Overview. Finn Boehner say the world currently has about 3 trillion trees, but it used to have only 6 trillion. He said that the world reached a peak of deforestation in the 1980 when we were losing around 30 billion trees a year. Now Finn Boehner says only 10 billion a year. Although using the word only for 10 billion is a bit imprecise, size Finbeiner, to give you an idea of scale, all of Germany has about 10 billion trees, So the annual loss of forest in slightly more than all the trees in Germany. Forest restoration. Forest restoration is a way of cooperating with nature. This means relying on the exceptional innate resilience of ecosystem and when necessary enhancing natural recovery with locally suitable seeds or sending as well as post-planting treatments to increase survival. Plant density. Plant density is related to the number of plants per hole and per unit area which affect plant growth and yield. Climate. Climate is the habit and character of the weather that occurs in a place or area. The time period used as a reference for determining the average climate is 30 years. Atmosphere. The atmosphere comes from the air atmosphere, which means weather vapor or gas, and spira, which means blanket. The atmosphere functions to regulate the process of receiving heat from the sun. Wildfires. Forest and land fires are an event of forest or land burning either naturally or by human action resulting in environmental damage which cause ecological, economic, social, cultural, and political loss. Deforestation, another than for deforestation is deforestation which is usually carried out to change the function of land to other functions such as agriculture, animal husbandry, or settlements. In general, the loss of land cover is caused by the conversion of forest function for other purposes. Education, law number 20 of 23 contain the national education system has also explained the education is a place or a place to develop all the potential that exists in humans. They are part of speech in this new that is noun, workshop, hand, an adjective, hence dirty. The pronoun your, preposition at in, a verb planting, learned, adverb when before. The tenses present continuous, present perfect, past tense, present tense. The conclusion, so the conclusion at this time is about the importance of maintaining the environment by planting trees and educational children to love their environment. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you.